In the darkness, she waits silently. Her venomous heart craving sweet victor. With a touch so deadly, she'll bring you to your knees. She's the Black Widow, the queen of deceit. Welcome to the Black Widow channel, where desire and danger intertwine. She'll spin her web, she'll trap you in a spell. With a smile so wicked, she's one of a kind. She's one of a kind. She lures you in with her poison kiss, leaving you helpless, caught in her abyss. Her eyes like diamonds, cold and mesmerizing. Beware the Black Widow, her web's hypnotizing.
Okay, we'll just do a little update. It's nice out. It's a nice little breeze, and the sun isn't making me have a shadow everywhere. I moved some buckets, and that bucket is potatoes. And I'm not seeing anything in there. But there's onions again. And onions. And onions. And then these are potatoes. But I do see potato coming up right there. And this one also has some little buds coming up right there. So it's a work in progress. And then there's some more. All of these are potatoes too. Let's go over here to the back. So right here I put in like a couple rows of okra, and they're of course not coming up yet. And then there's 2 tomatoes, so I don't waste space in my bed. We're going to do green beans and squash and all that other good stuff down there. I haven't gotten that far yet. In this bed I planted 2 tomatoes, and all of these back here are bell peppers. And these are 4x4 beds. They're not very big. And then in this bed, there are jalapenos. And one's already gone right here. I think Chloe might have broke it off when she was gardening. And then there's another tomato in the center of that. Now in this garden, I planted sweet peas, and I'm not seeing anything come up yet. It hasn't even been a week. This bed has spinach. It looks like it's all of this is starting to come up right here. I don't know if you can see it, because I don't know how y'all film, because I can't see anything on this screen. There's some coming up right there. I don't know if you can see them. There's some coming up there. I don't know if you can see them. And this bed is also spinach. I think the weeds are already trying to come up faster than anything else. And then in this front bed, there's a tomato and a tomato. And these are some squash seeds starting to come up. And then these are some cucumber seeds starting to come up. So we have to put them somewhere. Now this bed, these weeds are crazy. This, I might have to spray them with some vinegar. This half of the bed is carrots. I don't see anything coming up. And this half of the bed is beets, and I'm not seeing anything come up yet. I've been hitting them with water every night. So, we'll see. There is, I'm sorry about this, folks. There is some broccoli and cauliflower. And then here's the green onions that we have in the bed. So that's about all we've gotten done. It was like 80 degrees yesterday. And we've had some rain. So it's been kind of nasty. We also ordered a new shed. The shed that we have here is pretty rough. So I guess we'll be building a shed next weekend. There's junk from the garden I need to dump down the hill. That's where the deer come all the time and eat in the evenings. It's really kind of nice to watch them. But that's about all I have. I'm going to take a few pictures of some flowers. I did some work on the deck too and planted some pots. And we got some trellises made. I think I'm going to put them up against some pots with some passion flowers. If y'all know what passion flowers are? We had them growing up and they were like vines and they were really, really pretty. They look like they're from outer space or something. I'll take a picture of the envelope. They're started. It said it can take up to 30 days for those passion flower seeds to germinate. I probably should have soaked them 24 hours before I put them in the dirt, but I didn't, so they might be up in a couple weeks. If not, it's early. If not, if they don't come up, then I can find something else to put in the pots. What are those plants called? Fuchsia? Frisca? I don't know. They grow up a vine. I don't know what they're called. But if they don't start coming up in 30 days, it'll still only be the middle of May, so I'll have plenty of time to get something to put in there. And I need to get some more herbs to put in here. I didn't get any herbs. But I'll take some flower pictures and maybe post them at the end of this. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. See you in a bit. Look at this silly girl. Okay, here's my little egg factory. I let them over here to get some grass. They like to get some grass. That is a guinea. That is not mine. That belongs to a neighbor that he just comes here, and here's one out there. They just come over here to beat up the chickens and to eat all their food. But there's 4 brown ones and 3 white ones. So that's where I get my eggs. They're just out getting some sun. The guineas need to disappear, but I can't do anything about that. Every once in a while his pig comes to visit. I'm sure before it's over with I can get you a picture of the pig that comes to visit. I call her Susie Q. I thought while I was doing something I would come out here and walk you down to the other side of the driveway and show you the creek that runs in front of our house. And we have a bridge over our driveway so that we can get across it because this creek floods. It has been up to the street before, so that's how much it can do. But I don't know if you can, there's a bunch of, yeah, let's walk down where it's open. There's just so much brush here. I think I can find a clear spot here. The deer come down here, the raccoons, the possums. Oh, look at those sweet little flowers. I wonder what they are. Aren't those pretty? I've not seen those before. I mean, I've seen those kind of flowers before. And of course, these little nasty things. But those are so cute. You know, if you dig anything up, it won't move. It won't transplant if it's a wildflower. But that's beautiful. I'll have to find out what that is. Alright, there's the creek. There's the bank to the road. And the deer, like I said, the deer, the possums, the raccoons come down here. And of course the snakes. It's kind of deep down there. You're seeing a reflection of trees. Those aren't trees right there. And then it goes all the way down. If you look down there, there's another bridge down there. But that's the creek. So I just thought I'd show you the creek. There's an old barn across the street. And there's another old barn across the street. They both look like they're about to fall down, but I guess those are, my daughter-in-law says those are good photo ops. I'm like, okay. Maybe you can photo op it after it falls down on somebody. But they're not in use. Nobody uses that. That property is just a field over there. But that's the view down there to the creek. So I'll put some more pictures at the end of some flowers. Thanks, guys. Well, look at that. Susie Q decided to show up in all her glory. Sorry about the last picture. It's a video to where she was almost at her house going home. I had to blow it up pretty good to get a shot of her, so it's kind of pixelated. But that's Susie Q going home. Okay, here's the bad little girl. She's resting up. These are just some pictures of some flowers around the deck and some other stuff I did on the weekend, some ferns and stuff. Nothing spectacular. My husband makes the planter boxes, and then I have some few little boxes that just hang over the front of the deck. Nothing exciting. And then there's a big planter box that my husband made me that I have a hibiscus bush in, and that's the hibiscus I put in there. And those are my cute little flowers that I found when I was looking at the creek. This is a picture of that passion flower that I told you I had put in a pot to seed out that looked like it came from aliens. So that should be interesting to see how that will look growing up on a trellis. But thanks y'all for watching, and hit the like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you soon.